Shana Tova. I must say the view from here is just exhilarating. My name is Ina Horn, and this is the second year that I have the honor and privilege to address you as president of Anshe Emeth Memorial Temple. Whether you are members or guests, with us in person or connecting with us virtually, we are so pleased that you were able to join us in observance of Yom Kippur. A couple of weeks ago, I recited Kaddish in memory of Blanche Nathan. Blanche Nathan was my children's great-grandmother and also a longtime member of this congregation. Everyone in our family affectionately called her Mama. Among other things, she was known for her resilience, her sense of style, and her famous chocolate chip cake. I don't know for sure when Blanche joined Anshe Emeth, but I do know from searching through temple archives that in November of 1935, an article appeared in the New Brunswick Daily Times covering a big fundraising event that she was chairing, where a mock Mediterranean cruise was to set sail aboard the SS Anshe Emeth. How Blanche came to lead this event, I will never know. I could only imagine that it was for one of the same reasons that people step up to participate in temple life today. Perhaps feeling the need to help the community, or to have a sense of purpose, or even to feel closer to God. It could have been for a whole host of reasons, but the bottom line is that she was involved. This discovery of Blanche's contribution and commitment to our temple 87 years ago deepened my feeling of connection to Anshe Emeth, and as I stand here before you as temple president, that feeling of connection is even stronger today. Why are we here today? The obvious reason is that it is Yom Kippur, and Jews are supposed to be in synagogue on Yom Kippur. I believe that we are here for all different reasons, but mostly because we want to connect with God and with each other. We are here because we are hungry to find support in our search for a life of meaning and purpose. We are here because we want to be engaged. We are here because we want to be connected to a sacred community, a Kahila Kadosha. Our nature is to desire to be part of something greater than us. The great Rabbi Hillel tells us, do not separate yourself from the community. And the Talmud takes it a step further and teaches us that any person who works for the needs of the community, it is as if that person is studying Torah. The lesson here is that we must not only be a part of the community, but also take an active role in the community. Undoubtedly, the pandemic has challenged the way we live and learn, and has altered the way we relate to one another, which makes building a culture of connection all the more important. Certainly, as the post-pandemic world continues to open up, our opportunities for connection continue to do so as well. At the start of the pandemic, board members and volunteers began making caring community calls to congregants to check on their well-being, offer support if needed, and help Anshe Emeth members feel the warmth and caring of our temple family. A pandemic might seem like an unusual catalyst for inspiring positive changes. However, Anshe Emeth's identity is shaped by the deep connections we make when we are engaged with each other. To build on this, we continue to work hard to foster meaningful relationships and empower members. One of the ways we are doing this is by our board members reaching out and connecting with congregants through membership engagement calls. If you have not yet received a call, you can expect to get one in the near future. We want to hear from you. We want to hear what you have to say. We want you to feel involved and be involved. And I hope that when you receive a call, you will take the opportunity to explore some of the ways that you can broaden your participation in temple life. One of the best ways to attain that feeling of connection is by attending weekly Shabbat services, which are held in our sanctuary, and also through a variety of multi-access platforms that complement our in-person services. We are pleased to have our choir back in the sanctuary where they belong, and to welcome people back to in-person onegs and Shabbat dinners where we have the opportunity to connect and greet one another. I'm happy to say that with the help of our members' dedication, to the temple, we are in good financial health and finished the 2021-2022 fiscal year with a balanced budget and a surplus. After several years of no dues increases, there was a slight increase to account for the rising cost of living. With the continued support of our membership, we intend to maintain this level of financial security. We are also realizing the many benefits from technology that we never imagined. We now have the ability to connect virtually with many of our cherished older members who may hear better online, our devoted members who are spared a long drive, and our loving members who spend part of the year away, but whose spiritual home is with us. We have been holding town hall meetings on Zoom to deliver and update any temple news and to provide a forum platform for communication between leadership and members. Town hall events like these bring people together to create a sense of community, which is something we all need, especially now. At a time when many synagogues have lost members, we have maintained our membership numbers, and we have also been fortunate to welcome many new congregants to our temple family this year. Some of the faces you see around you may be brand new. We make efforts to reach out to the unaffiliated in our community by offering programs like our Connections program, where families with young children are invited to join Anshe Emeth's religious school without the requirement of becoming a temple member, and the Anshe Emeth gift membership program, where temple members can give the gift of membership to unaffiliated Jews in our community. Some of you have already made pledges to the temple's Avodah annual appeal, and many of you have joined my husband Jerry and me in increasing your gifts by 10% over the prior year. I hope you will join us and support the annual appeal this year, and if your financial circumstances allow, consider increasing your gift to an amount that is comfortable for you and your family. Your generosity enables us to offer activities for those who cannot afford the cost of membership. Your support and dedication help to ensure that we can continue to offer everything you value at Anshe Emeth. The Jewish connection and attachment to the land of Israel is as old as the Jewish people, and our love for Israel is expressed every day through our prayers and practices. We will join in the celebration of Israel's 75th anniversary throughout the year by offering a variety of programs, opportunities, and experiences. Guest speakers will engage us through lectures and conversation. Special events and opportunities will connect us with Israeli culture. All of this will culminate with a trip to Israel in November of 2023, led by Rabbi Baisley and Rabbi Miller. It is a trip that I'm sure you will not want to miss. I am grateful for the continued commitment of our clergy, educators, professional and administrative staff, and volunteers who I have the honor to partner with. Starting with Rabbi Baisley, as I stated at Installation Shabbat in May, one of the greatest benefits of being temple president is that each week I have the privilege to meet with one-on-one with Rabbi Baisley, a time when we discuss temple matters, community issues, current plans, along with our dreams for the future. I have come to know him not purely as an inspirational leader, but also as a dear and trusted friend. I am in awe of the wisdom and creativity that Rabbi Baisley exhibits in reacting to the ever-changing climate, not to mention that he is an excellent technology resource for our temple. Since becoming our senior rabbi, he has led the congregation through some extraordinary times and has helped our community grow and thrive. I am particularly excited to celebrate Rabbi Baisley's 10-year anniversary at Anshe Emeth. All are welcome to attend the celebration and festivities, which will commence this coming weekend with Shabbat services on Friday evening and then an afternoon of fun and community service at Eagles Landing Day Camp on Sunday afternoon from 2 to 5. We will have snacks, speakers, musical entertainment. I hope you will join us in showing our appreciation for Rabbi Baisley, his decade of leadership, commitment, and dedication to Anshe Emeth and the entire community. I want to thank Cantor Stanton for connecting with our congregants and providing a pathway to spirituality by uplifting us with his beautiful voice, sharing his love of music, with our children and wonderfully directing our choir. Thank you to my longtime friend and mentor, our Rabbi Emeritus, Bennett Miller. Rabbi Miller, we go back a long way, and I thank you for your continuing advice, friendship, and never-ending support throughout my entire Jewish life. And thank you to Cantor Emerita Anna Ott, who has left a legacy of music excellence here at Anshe Emeth. Thank you to our Executive Director, Heather Kibble, whose dedication and resourcefulness not only makes my job easier, but benefits so many in our Temple congregation while continuing to help Anshe Emeth flourish. We are pleased to welcome back rabbinic interns Ezra Leventhal and Sienna Lotenberg to our Temple family, each of whom bring their own talents and passions to the role. We look forward to hearing from and seeing more of them throughout the coming year. I want to thank our Director of Education and Engagement, Matt Vogel, and our Director of Early Childhood Education, Melissa Briley-Greco, as well as all of our teachers for preparing our youth to be good people and guardians of our tradition while being guided by Jewish ethics, values, and ideals. Thank you to our collaborative keyboard artist, Dave Schlossberg. Dave, we appreciate your musical gifts. Your talent fills our hearts and souls with joy. Also, thank you to the members of our choir, whose voices add to the spiritual completeness of our High Holy Day services. I want to thank our administrative and custodial staff for all they do. They are our hardworking and unsung heroes. I thank the members of the seating committee and ushers for literally putting us in our places. I also express my appreciation to the Temple officers, Board of Trustees, all committee members and volunteers, and to let you know how important your involvement and dedication is. Allison Marzala, in a short time you will be taking over as president, and I could not imagine a more engaged board for you to lead. I know you will continue the work that we have implemented during the past couple of years, and I am confident that your talents will greatly benefit the Temple community. I acknowledge and thank all of our past presidents, as we depend on them now as we did in the past for their advice and guidance. Most importantly, I want to thank you, our congregants and supporters, as well as those who came before me and us. Just like Blanche Nathan, we are all links in the chain that connect the past with the future and help preserve the synagogue that we can truly call home. So here we are in the 163rd year of our Temple community. This is one of the defining moments in our long history, a time when we all have the opportunity to help design what our future will look like by having a voice, getting involved, supporting events, joining committees, or offering your time, talent, or treasures to the Temple community we love. To those of you who are deeply engaged now, I want to thank you. For all of you who have drifted away, come back. Come back because it will connect you to the roots from which you come, and because it will connect you to a community that cares. And to those of you who are still on the fence or are sitting on the sidelines, I invite you to find your place. Come join us. Whether you come to Temple to talk to God or you come to Temple to talk to your friends, it has been said time and time again, community is everything. There are so many ways for people to come together at Anshe Emeth. Our program book is full of events. Attend a class or a lecture series. Have fun at a Purim carnival. Help make lunches for those facing food insecurity. Join a committee or share your passion for something that might help our community. Our doors are open, and more importantly, our hearts are open. Our world for the past couple of years has been a place of instability and uncertainty, and through it all, Anshe Emeth has been our rock, the place we can always count on, our port in the storm, our anchor. Its members are extended family. And as we look to the past, our legacy, and the tremendous work and programming that has already been achieved at Anshe Emeth, we correspondingly look ahead into the continued reimagining of our unique and historic Temple community. These high holy days are a time for us to remember, to reflect on the past as we plan and build for the future. And in this season of renewal, renew your commitment to be an active part of Anshe Emeth Memorial Temple, a Jewish community helping to build a better world. Shana Tova.